In the high deserts of northern Utah lies one of the most perplexing scientific enigmas of the modern era, Skinwalker Ranch. It has long been described as the epicenter of strange and disturbing phenomena, unexplained lights streaking across the sky, mutilated livestock with surgical precision and invisible energies capable of harming humans. For 2 decades, the U.S. government poured millions into research here, but no definitive answers ever surfaced. Today, a new generation of scientists, engineers, and researchers has taken the mantle armed with advanced technology and an unrelenting drive to uncover the truth. Episodes 7 and 8 of their ongoing investigation represent some of the most significant steps yet, a journey that blends hard data with speculative theory and pushes the boundaries of our understanding of both Earth and the cosmos. The latest phase of research began with a simple question: what lies beneath the surface of this mysterious land? Past ground-penetrating radar studies had detected metallic anomalies beneath the mesa, one dome-shaped roughly 400 feet long and another vertical over 100 feet tall, buried just 40 feet below ground. Attempts to drill into the dome had failed twice, though the team retrieved small fragments composed of advanced materials similar to those NASA uses to shield spacecraft from the searing heat of re-entry. This revelation hinted at something extraordinary, a structure not only artificial in composition, but potentially engineered with a sophistication beyond ordinary human activity. Seeking clarity, the team enlisted technologist Pete Kelsey and his multispectral drone imaging system, a tool typically used in agriculture to assess plant health, but equally powerful in archaeological surveying. Plants growing over disturbed soil exhibit subtle differences in reflectance across the light spectrum, revealing hidden structures beneath. Kelsey's scans between the Mesa and Homestead 2, an area long associated with anomalous activity, revealed something remarkable: 3 perfect circular formations in the ground and a series of 5 parallel lines aligned on a precise east-west axis. Natural processes rarely produce such geometric regularity. More intriguing still, these formations corresponded precisely to locations where GPS signals had inexplicably plunged hundreds of feet below the surface during previous experiments. The implications of this discovery were profound. Could these circles be remnants of past human structures like grain silos or irrigation systems? Or were they something far stranger? Perhaps the landing imprints of a massive craft, as one retired sheriff claimed to have seen in the 1,980 seconds. The 5 parallel lines raised even more questions. They were perfectly straight, evenly spaced, and contained a layer of unusual grayish crystalline material not found elsewhere on the ranch. Laboratory analysis revealed a composition rich in sodium, magnesium, potassium, aluminum, and iron elements known for their conductivity. Curiously, these matched the composition of the drill mud collected from deep inside the mesa, suggesting a shared origin. How had this material migrated from beneath a mesa into deliberate geometric patterns in a field? Some team members proposed conventional explanations. Perhaps previous owners, such as aerospace mogul Robert Bigelow's research group, had conducted secretive experiments and deliberately placed reflective materials underground to test satellite sensors. But others entertained a more radical hypothesis that an advanced intelligence might have deposited the material, intentionally embedding it in the landscape as a signal, a marker, or even a functional device invisible to the naked eye. From above, the lines and circles resembled a circuit board etched into the earth itself. Could the ground beneath Skinwalker Ranch harbor a form of geoengineered technology, perhaps designed to interact with electromagnetic fields or transmit signals to distant observers? The team's caution grew as they prepared to excavate the site, mindful of warnings from previous owners that digging triggered dangerous phenomena. Monitoring equipment was deployed to detect electromagnetic shifts, gamma radiation, and RF emissions. Digging revealed layers of crystalline material, exactly where multispectral scans predicted, confirming the precision of the technology. Yet the purpose of these deposits remained elusive. Were they part of an ancient construction, a buried instrument, or a byproduct of a geological event? The possibility that they formed part of a larger technological system buried beneath the mesa could not be dismissed. The next phase of investigation shifted focus to a reported cavern within the mesa itself. Witnesses had long claimed to see the mesa open up to reveal tunnels or even swallow entire objects. Decades earlier, security officer Chris Bartell reported that a cave entrance he once guarded had mysteriously been sealed. A smoke test experiment confirmed that smoke released near the mesa's base was sucked deep into unseen cavities, suggesting a vast internal void. Horizontal drilling operations were launched to penetrate these suspected chambers. As the drill advanced, thousands of gallons of lubricating water vanished without trace, further evidence of a substantial subterranean space. At a depth of about 23 feet, a snake camera inserted into a crevice captured video of a metallic object reflecting light, an anomaly that could not be explained as debris or part of the smoke canisters used earlier. The object's composition and origin remain unknown, but its location deep within the mesa raises extraordinary questions. Could it be a fragment of a crashed craft, a component of an underground installation, or even part of a natural geological formation, infused with metallic elements? The fact that the object lay within a large cavity, potentially 10 feet in diameter, lends weight to the hypothesis of an engineered structure hidden beneath the sandstone. Further drilling brought additional surprises, including small, thin metallic flakes extracted from nearly 300 feet below the mesa. X-ray fluorescence analysis revealed compositions of up to 72% iron and significant aluminum content. The refined nature of the material defied expectations. Natural iron in the Earth's crust typically exists as oxides, not as purified metal alloys mixed with aluminum. Such an alloy suggests deliberate manufacturing, possibly of technological origin. These materials are commonly used in aerospace engineering and even in advanced quantum computing systems, a tantalizing hint that what lies beneath the mesa may not be terrestrial or may involve technology far ahead of its time. But the investigation was not without risk. During drilling near Homestead 2, a team member suddenly collapsed, experiencing loss of consciousness, numbness in his left arm, and cardiac irregularities, symptoms strikingly similar to those suffered by others on the ranch in previous years. Instruments detected a mysterious 1.6 gigahertz radio signal during the incident, the same frequency recorded during prior anomalies, often coinciding with the appearance of unidentified aerial phenomena. The recurring link between physical health effects, electromagnetic anomalies, and environmental disturbances suggests a phenomenon that interacts directly with biological systems, a hypothesis supported by some physicists who theorize that certain electromagnetic fields could affect neural or cardiac function under specific conditions. This intersection of biology and physics opens new lines of inquiry. Could an unknown technology beneath the mesa be generating fields that affect human physiology? Are the observed RF emissions byproducts of subterranean processes or intentional signals designed to communicate, manipulate, or conceal? Such questions straddle the boundary between science and speculation. But the consistency of these phenomena, from GPS distortions and electromagnetic spikes to physical reactions in humans, points to an organized system rather than random coincidence. Adding to the intrigue is the persistent presence of unidentified aerial phenomena in the vicinity. Cameras have repeatedly captured metallic orbs and silent craft hovering above the ranch, sometimes responding to human activity below. The synchronization of UAP appearances with specific experiments, electromagnetic anomalies, and subterranean discoveries suggests a possible connection. One speculative model proposes that these aerial vehicles might be monitoring or interacting with whatever lies beneath the mesa, a hypothesis consistent with reports of UAPs clustering around nuclear sites and other sensitive installations worldwide. From a geophysical perspective, the mesa itself is anomalous. Its internal voids, metallic inclusions, and unusual conductivity could indicate a natural formation altered by unknown processes, possibly an ancient meteorite impact or volcanic intrusion. Yet these explanations struggle to account for the geometric patterns, engineered alloys, and deliberate layering observed. Some researchers entertain the possibility that Skinwalker Ranch sits atop the remnants of an ancient technological installation, perhaps extraterrestrial, perhaps the work of an advanced pre-human civilization. The notion may sound speculative, but it is not without precedent. Throughout history, human societies have stumbled upon artifacts that predate known civilizations, from the Antikythera mechanism to inexplicable megalithic structures whose construction exceeds the capabilities of their supposed creators. There is also the tantalizing possibility that the ranch is an experimental site, a place where human technology, perhaps military in nature, has been deployed and tested under the guise of natural mystery. The conductive materials, geometric alignments, and electromagnetic anomalies could theoretically belong to a subterranean communication or energy distribution system. If so, the secrecy surrounding the site and the government's long-term interest may have less to do with aliens than with advanced defense research. Yet this hypothesis fails to explain phenomena predating modern military involvement, such as the dire wolf-like creature that survived gunfire or the inexplicable disappearance of animals and equipment into thin air. At the heart of the investigation lies a profound scientific challenge distinguishing between natural phenomena, human intervention, and potentially non-human technology. The evidence is layered: geological, biological, electromagnetic, and psychological, forming a complex web that resists simple explanation. Each new discovery seems to raise more questions than it answers. Why does the Mesa contain refined metals hundreds of feet below the surface? How did conductive material identical to subsurface mud appear in deliberate geometric patterns above ground? What causes the recurring 1.6 gigahertz signal, and why does it coincide with physiological effects and UAP sightings? Are these events interconnected, or are they the manifestations of multiple unrelated phenomena converging in one geographic location? The scientific method demands caution. Correlation is not causation, and extraordinary claims require extraordinary evidence. Yet the accumulation of anomalies at Skinwalker Ranch, physical, electromagnetic, biological, and material, suggests that something beyond coincidence is at work. As researchers push deeper into the Mesa and expand their observational capabilities, they may uncover not just the secrets of one mysterious ranch, but also fundamental insights into the nature of reality itself, from undiscovered physical forces to evidence of non-human intelligence. In the end, Skinwalker Ranch remains what it has always been: a frontier between the known and the unknown, a natural laboratory where science confronts phenomena that defy existing theories. The pursuit of answers here is not merely about solving a local mystery, but about expanding the boundaries of human knowledge. Whether the truth proves to be geological, technological, extraterrestrial, or something yet unimagined, one fact is clear: the ranch continues to challenge our deepest assumptions about the universe and ourselves.